Does someone still use in-game chat? I thought TeamSpeak was taking over.
I think game chat's still good from time to time, especially when you're plugging in.
All right, and we're coming on to the 6th round on Cobblestone. So it's the first Cobble we're going to be casting today. We hope you're all excited for that. What do you think of Cobble? I mean, it's not. It used to be one of my favorite maps.
Still think personally it's a beautiful map. I mean, one of the biggest things I love about this map is the rotation is so long, which means you've got to be very quick to think, very good on communication. If you're not, by the time you realise they planted the bomb, you're halfway across the galaxy. You get back in time, huge opportunity.
To me, it's definitely one of those maps where, just like you're saying, team strategy means everything. It's really one of those maps where if your team is out of position, just like you said, you're going to lose a round. And team positioning and rotation and team movement is so important in this map. And that's a mistake we've seen many teams do time and time again. They seem to not veto this map thinking that, oh, we're going to leave it for the end, or it's okay, we can play Kibble, no one has to play Kibble. But when you play a team that's super well coordinated,
it's very hard to come against.
Absolutely.
So for those of you who are not familiar with the teams we have, on the CT side we have a team called Aimers, I believe mix of a couple of bugs. And on the Terror side we have an established team known as Sniper Warheads. So have been trying to make a name for themselves, and here they are at LAN showing what they can do with the Eastern community.
Absolutely. So it is Sniper Warheads versus Aimers. Sniper Warheads currently on T side, not being very successful on their B push.
Blackbeard, we did see in our last tournament, he is a very strong player and a very good leader. I assume he's the one calling again for Aimers.
Could be.
Criminal as well, yeah, Criminal, Blackbeard, and I think Noble were part of a team that was in our last tournament. I think the other two are Pugs or Standards.
I don't recall perfectly, to be honest.
I'm trying to remember the name of the team, to be honest with you. I know they did come in with a mix. I think this is just how they roll.
I mean, Hamid does well to pick off Noble. He's just got 4 HP, lingering around, trying to salvage what he could from this round. It's not going to be too much. And it's 7-0 currently for Aimers.
Aimers is having a fun time.
Yeah, to be honest with you, I think Cobble's been the #1 map on our tournaments. Every time I think of our CS:GO tournaments, Cobble's probably been one of the most played maps on fixtures. It's always either the first or the second map. It's bizarre. And again, it's probably because teams think that their opponents don't play this map too much. But if you're mistaken, if the other team is if they've got their movement and positioning together, no matter how skilled you are, it's not going to make any difference. So coming on to the 8th round, Sniper Warheads are once again on the back foot. Looks like they're going to be trying to make a push towards A. The worst player is going to be just around the corner there from AT. Doesn't manage to deal enough damage through the spam, but Noble picks off AT, who's really hanging around there longer than he should have been. And I'm not sure if Sniper Warheads could do anything here. They're already vulnerable, they're out in the open, and unfortunately for them, they couldn't make their crossing, and Aimers will make the better of them as they try to push for A. So 8-0 for Aimers. So far it's on cruise control.
believe the winner of this team will be going up against our reigning champions, Risky Gaming, if I'm correct.
I'm not sure. Oh, yes. Yes. No, you're absolutely correct. If you look at the fixtures, whoever wins this match goes up against Risky Gaming, which will be taking place.
Current champions.
Yeah, I mean, it's scheduled for 7 p.m. today, so it's going to be Risky Gaming versus the winner of Aimers versus Sniper Warheads. So far, it looks like it's going in favor of Aimers. Let's see how it turns out.
Aimers did meet Risky Gaming in our last tournament as well. I think it was a 16-12 game. I mean, and on the second map was 16-14, so it was a close game all around. But Risky did come up on top, best two games out of 3.
That could be the case. In any case, looks like Sniper Warheads are going to test their luck on the push towards A. Criminal with an early pick on AT with a second pick at Hamad.
Criminal very strong in all. We saw it in the last tournament, we're seeing it again.
Criminal finishing off Leo at A long. This once again leaves AA helpless with 17 HP, lingering in long. Criminal should be able to find him just around that corner. Unless AA gets him first, and he does. And the round, as expected, goes in favor of Team Aimers. So 10-0. Not looking good for Sniper Warheads as we speak.
Though Cowboys are very strong, heavily favoured for the CT side.
Osmond with that Molotov down in drop. Looks like there's going to be some signs of commitment towards B here. The worst player will be pushing by surprise, and he does. Worst player finishing off the A, but just after he takes off Blackbeard. So I recall Blackbeard from a previous tournament. That name I do remember.
I'm just curious if AA did a misfire or intentionally bought an AUG, because it's not something you commonly see in Counter-Strike.
Yeah, you never see it, but I think we've also seen that in our previous tournaments. A lot of people do buy the AUG. I'm not sure what they're thinking, but hey, to each his own.
First player sitting on the other side of the smoke. There's an even trade flag coming up. Now a 2-on-3 situation. Another one, D-Jammett?
Yeah, I mean, look, they're not showing any signs of commitment to either bomb site here. They're going in pretty slow, waiting to get picked. They need to be a little bit more decisive, go for an entry play, an entry frag, and try and make a decision. You could make your opponent pay for being a little scattered on this map, and they need to take advantage of that. Criminal finishing off A very quickly on long A, finishing off Leo as well. Not sure if he's going to be able to connect his third shot. Ah, misses.
He does get the refund.
Yeah, gets a better of AT. And so Criminal already with a 3K here on long A.
No, picks a one himself.
Yeah, how about not managing to connect the shots?
The worst player doesn't get backstab.
Finishing off the round, making it 12-0. And to be honest, coming on to the 13th round, I'm not sure if Sniper Warheads have really offered this matchup anything yet.
It's fair to point out, both these teams do have the opportunity of a tactical pause if they want to take a break to re-talk about their tactics, and this would be a good time. I'm surprised they're not using it.
And again, I'm not sure what we could say there. Sniper Warheads, the ... seem to have the upper hand there. Could have landed the shots, but manages to miss out. Unfortunate for him, but puts his team on the back foot. Worst player coming in, getting an easy headshot, and could come in behind. But Leo does notice him jumping up right behind him, but gets finished off by Blackbeard, making it 13-0 as Aimers cruise.
Well, mate, this is looking more like a public casual game at the moment. Everyone's just running around going for the frags.
Yeah, I mean, not much to say here. Aimers are clearly the team that's in control. Sniper Warheads not really mixing things up. I mean, once again, they're going for a slow play, trying to see if they can get picks in a couple of spots. It hasn't really worked out for them. They should try to pick it up. Hamad does well to connect his first scout hit, but unfortunately for him, Criminal does decide to fall back. Doesn't want to give off his Blackbeard finishing off Criminal. Exchange here, the worst player getting off these, so it's a 2v2 situation. Not the worst situation that Sniper Warheads want to be in, but they don't have control of the C4.
We do need to get that point. The worst player is holding on to it now. I think first peak doesn't get shot. Now it's a 1v2 situation for Ahmed.
Yeah, solid aim.
Worst player does spot him out and does connect the headshot.
A complete lack of awareness there on Hamid's side, making this 14-0 for Team Aimers. So both teams with a considerable firepower. Not sure if you see, there you go. You mean you wanted your answer if he's buying that AUG intentionally? He is.
He is. Not something I've seen since MBK in his when he first started CS:GO, but okay. If MBK can do it, so can he?
Sure.
Flash Post does pick up one. Noble as well, quick to one. Worst player with the second. Does he know the third sitting on the corner?
I'm not sure if anything's been done there, and it's not, and it's a 15-0 in favor of Team Aimers. And I mean, if I'm not a gambler, but if I was to gamble, I'd say that Aimers were gonna take this map easily. So, it's a second half and it's a first round. And Sniper Warheads have a mountain to climb to salvage anything out of this matchup.
Yeah, but they're looking to go straight into it. Looks like Aimers just want to quickly get something done with the other rushing straight through mid. Not a care in the world. Will this pay off? You get one pick onto app. With this inside takes one.
Hamad does well to connect his hits. If he missed there, it could have been disaster, but I'm not sure if he could do anything here.
Aimers not going to the back right now, not even caring about the bomb, but Ahmed does take a second one. And it is 16-0 for Aimers against Snipers Warheads.
Yeah, and we believe that's full time. So pretty convincing, I have to say, in favor of Aimers. Sniper Warheads are probably a new team in the scene. I'm not sure if they've joined other tournaments before.
This is the first time I've seen their name personally myself, so I can't really comment too much on the team.
They could be a public mix, but guys, I mean, that's the only way to grow. We encourage you to start your own teams, join these tournaments. That's the only way to learn and progress. Don't let defeat pull you down. There's always another tournament. There's always another chance. And practice will only make you better. So let's take an ad break, guys, and we'll be back very shortly.
Stay tuned, guys.